Welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen, where contestants fight it out to compete in various food challenges. I'm your host, Borat, and today we're going to find out what our contestants are going to be doing and achieving in a taco tower build, the Tower of Taco. So let me first introduce you to my judge, my guest judge, Nessi. We'll have her jump in the box. We'll welcome Nessi into the box.
Hello.
Hey,
You see
Nessi,
me
how you doing?
okay?
You're
I'm good. How
perfectly fine.
good?
Awesome. So how's your day been? What's been happening?
Busy? Yeah. I went and treated myself today. I went and got my nails done. Feel like a woman today. But no, I haven't done much. I just been doing mum things, took my kids to school, chilled out a bit, cleaned up, chucked some dinner on before I came on here. It's like trying to that balancing act. So yeah, I'm nervous though. Like I've
That's
never
awesome.
judged anything in my life. So guys, bear with me. Be kind.
Okay. All right. Let me welcome my guests into the box. We're gonna have Tracy come into the box first. We've got Goddess Indy.
Hi
Oh, no
Tracy.
way.
We're just waiting for
Hello.
Hi
Praz to
Nessie.
jump in.
Hey. Hey going.
There you go. So
How
while
did
we
she
wait for
do?
Well,
while we
thanks,
wait
Beck.
for
Hey
Praz,
going.
while we wait for Praz to jump in, I'm just gonna let you know there's no swearing, drinking, or smoking during the show as it's a featured show. In terms of gifts, everyone, all gifts are welcomed and appreciated. I can't thank everyone for each individual gift as it is a show. I'm just waiting for my third contestant to request the box. So while we wait, please could you introduce yourself to the stream, Nessie, for those who do not know you?
I'm Nessie. I'm from Queensland, Australia, and I'm a top badge on the app. I've been live streaming for 2.5 years. Yeah, I love this platform. I love what it has to bring and what it has to offer, and how friendships and relationships can be formed. So, and yeah, I love it. It's good.
Awesome.
And look what Barat's doing. It's amazing. Love you too, Tai Tai.
It's chaotic, it's fun, and it's crazy, and I love it. I'm all here for it. Indy, could you please introduce yourself to everyone who does not know you on the app?
Oh, hi, I'm Indy. I've been on the app for 2 years and I love streaming and dancing and having fun with my friends on this app.
Awesome. That's awesome. And Trace, could you please introduce yourself to everyone who does not know you?
Yes, I'm Dick Tracy, is known on the app. Trace, obviously, I've been on the app on and off for a couple of years now. Made heaps of good friends, and like really enjoying some of the things that have obviously been opportunity wise. So I'm looking forward to trying to beat like last week's champion Praz. So game on, and thanks for the opportunity, Borat.
You're more than welcome. Game on. So yeah, Praz, welcome to the show. Just could you please introduce yourself to everyone who does not know you?
Hi everyone, I'm Praz. I'm a streamer. I'm a supporter of Borats, and I was on the show last week. I won, but nothing to brag about.
All right. So just so you know, we'd like to see your position where you're building so that we can actually watch you build those taco towers that are going to appear. So could you please make sure your cameras are in a comfortable position for yourself to be present in so you can show us your building process?
I'm camping, so it's going to be very interesting.
All right, that
Can you
adds
see?
more chaos to the kitchen, even better.
Yeah, I
Can
love
you
that.
see my makeshift kitchen here?
Okay.
Yes, we can.
You
Oh,
fell on the tacos.
right. There we go. Just settle yourself in. Everyone can get comfortable. Let them all get comfortable in the positions they want to get comfortable in. I'm going to explain the challenge to everyone. So the goal is to make the taco tower the most craziest stable structure. You're going to be judged on height, creativity, ingredients, and also the process in which you build it. So you need to think about your height, your ingredients, your structure, and your creativity. So make sure it's stable. In terms of the build, the contestants can use any type of ingredient they want to build their taco. It's limitless. They could use chocolate, they could use cheese, toothpaste, oranges, strawberries. They could be endless, whatever they pick. So it'd be interesting to see what ingredients they do have. They have a 30-minute period to do this in. So once I set the timer and say go, they have 30 minutes to build this crazy taco tower. So it's going to be chaotic when I'm building this thing. And you know, at the end of the day, we're going to judge you. So Nessie will be the judge for you today. She's going to judge you on those 4 points out of 10 of each round. So it's going to be 40 points in total per contestant. So is everyone ready with their ingredients and comfortable?
Yeah.
I got soft
All right.
taco.
Okay, we're going to go one by one box. And also, please don't talk over each other in the show because everyone needs to be heard. So we can try and make that not happen in terms of speaking over each other. That'll be great. Praz, we'll start with you first. Could you show us your ingredients and what's happening with you at the moment?
Oh, all my ingredients are all over the place, but yeah, I got a pita bread, got Twizzlers, got Chips Ahoy caramel,
Wow.
Haribo, and mid. I don't even know why I have these. The Mambas. Oh, that's a
It looks
tower.
You know what it was?
There's a lot. There's a lot.
Praz, you know what it was? Last week you got addicted to all those those Wonka kind of craziness, and now you've got into the crazy sweet trend, and you got into the candy treats, and you've gone wild. So I love it. I love that. That's crazy.
Well, at least I don't have to eat all this stuff, so it's good.
All right, we'll move to Indy now. Indy, could you tell us what you've got for your ingredients?
Well, I'm doing vegetarian tacos. So
Mm-hmm.
I got soft tacos because I couldn't get the hard ones. And I got, for some reason, 2 tubs of sriracha hummus.
Oh, wow.
Nando's peronaise.
Ooh.
Taco sauce for decoration. Some lettuce. Feta cheese.
Ooh.
What are these? Alfalfa sprouts. Oh, and this like egg mayonnaise thing.
Interesting. Very interesting. If you just
It's
joined
not
in,
actually
welcome. Awesome. Awesome. We're going to be excited to see how you're going to do that with your build. Welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen. I'm your host, Borat. This is my judge, Nessie. These are my contestants, Trace, Goddess, Indy, and Praz. All gifts are welcomed and appreciated during the show. Please make sure you favorite everyone in the box and all my guests in the box at the moment as well. Please make sure you are also no swearing, no drinking, no smoking, and no speaking over each other in the box during the show. So we'll jump back to Trace. Trace, could you please show us what your ingredients
so I'm
are?
trying to get it out here. So if you can, I don't know if you can see there at all, but I've got, so I thought for a bit of something, I thought I'd put some corn thins in there, but I've also got the traditional, which is the tortillas, being tacos, got the box, so you know what ingredients they are. Obviously, I don't have to explain that, do I? Exactly what's in you get the tortilla, you get the sachet and the sauce as well. So, and then I've got tomatoes, I've got capsicum, I've got avocado, I've got the sauce, I've got Spanish onion, I've got lettuce, cheese, and just in case for a bit of dessert, I've got some naan bread just to go on top. So I thought, why not add some Mexican with some Indian, because it'll be quite entertaining. So
wow. Mexican and Indian combined. This is the first. This will be interesting. This will be interesting.
It was only the naan bread that was Indian, so. But I've got traditional tacos.
You all have different ingredients.
And the mint.
You all got different.
I've got the mints as well.
All right. You have all different ingredients at the moment, so it's gonna be interesting to see what builds you're all gonna come up with. So this will be very interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count you down. When you're all settled, I want the thumbs up from every one of you to say when you're comfortable and ready to roll. So I want thumbs up from everyone, thumbs up from Trace, thumbs up from Indy. Praz, you ready to roll? All right. So we're going to count you down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, build.
Good luck, everybody.
Nessie, this is going to be very interesting.
I had to remove area. Sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. You just relocated. That's all right. It's nice outside today in Melbourne for me. It's nice weather. So unfortunately, I'm inside. So right, let's see what they come up with. So Trace is starting out with a bit of paper. Praz is putting gloves on.
I'm going to put gloves on too. I thought after last week, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone's learned from last week they need gloves. So that's a new approach from everyone today. let's see what they're gonna do. So Indy's cutting up her ingredients.
These gloves are too small.
They're too
Praz
small.
is still putting his gloves on.
I mean, Praz, time is ticking. We already got 2 minutes. 2 minutes is already almost off the clock. We're in a 28 minutes countdown. I use gloves when I drink a coffee guitar, man.
How long do we have?
You got 28 minutes and 44 seconds on the clock at the moment. So while you're building, we will be having a bit of a banter with you. We'll be following your builds. We'll be bringing up a bit of questions to you as well. So,
Drop my knife.
Praz, tell us what you're doing there. What's happening?
I have slightly no idea because of the fact that this was kind of last minute for me, even though you gave me 5 hours. But I'm gonna attempt to build a base and then try to make a taco at the top of it to make for the height. Right?
Ooh. So you're gonna make a base and then make a taco up the top. Okay, how about you, Indy? What are you up to?
This is like egg and mayonnaise, like dip stuff that you just. I'm just gonna put it on both of them, like chunks of it.
Okay, this is gonna be
So
interesting.
nice
So
and
remember,
eggy.
height is important, and the creativity and the structure and the ingredients. So remember, the more ingredients you use, the more creativity there is in the build. So let's see what happens as well. I'm curious to see. Praz's one is interesting because he's got a lot of candy, a lot of sweet ingredients. So I want to see how he's going to build this taco out of the sweet ingredients, because that's very interesting. That's a bit different. And then we got Trace. What are you doing there, Trace? Tell us.
Removing the do not eat the So just doing that, taking it out, but I'm going to quickly microwave them so they don't, separate, so we don't rip them at all. So, it says to microwave, so 10 seconds just to, so using and then I'm about to toast them on the toaster here. I don't know if you can see the toaster at all. No?
I think we can see it there. We see a bit of it.
Yeah, where the paper's on.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yep. So you're going to toast yours. Okay.
Do you think you could mute me for a second?
Sure. But yeah, Praz. So Praz has got his structure building up, and as they're building their builds, did you know the 4th of October celebrates the traditional Mexican Taco Day? So the 4th of October is Taco Day in the world. Did you know that, Nessie, or did you not know
I
that?
did not. No, I didn't know that. Oh, there you go.
I think in Australia we don't really follow Mexican tradition. So in America they do, in other parts of the world they do, but it's very unknown to me. So I found that out as well. I didn't know the 4th of October was. So it's something new to me as well. The world's biggest taco build. Let's talk about that. So it has stretched an entire city block. So this taco build was an entire city block. Their taco measured 102 meters long. So just get that in your mind, 102 meters long. And weighed in at 1,200 kilograms of tortilla and 1,587 kilograms of seasoned pork meat.
That's crazy. That's insane.
Entire city block. In pounds, they didn't put it in pounds on where I looked it up, but if you convert kilos to pounds, you can work that one out. So Rick, if you want to take 1,200 kilos to pounds, you can work that out. Also in America, there's a high-end resort in Las Vegas that sells a taco, and I want you to guess, everyone in the comments and everyone in the box, can you guess how much this taco is going to cost you? So we'll go with Nessie. How much do you think this taco would cost you? This most expensive taco in the world.
Where is it? Where is it?
In Las Vegas. In Las Vegas.
Oh, anything's possible in Vegas.
I don't know. Like, let's just give it a figure. I don't know, like, $350.
So you're going 350. Praz, how much do you think it is?
I'm thinking $10,000 American.
Mute it.
Wow.
$10,000.
Because of the gold, the edible gold that they put on it.
Mm-hmm. 10,000. Okay. What about you, Trace?
Oh, look, with gold, they probably added caviar. They probably added like truffle, the most expensive things as well. I'd say well over, $100,000, like $300,000-$400,000, something like that. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow. Okay, so in the comments, what is your guesses in the comments? Put your numbers in the comments, and I'm going to reveal the answer to you in a few seconds. We're going to find out what that answer is. But yeah, isn't that crazy? Like, there's a place in America who, in a high-end resort, in the presidential suite, that charges you this amount of money that you're going to be shocked. You're going to be shocked. You're going to be stunned at the amount of money that people would pay for this taco. So is everyone locked in their answers? Everyone locked their answers in? Only Indy hasn't said her answer yet. Indy, how much? Indy, how much do you think this taco would cost? The
What
most
was the taco
expensive
made
taco.
out of again?
I can't tell you what it's made out of yet. It's for the presidential suite in a high-end resort in Las Vegas.
Oh, I missed that bit. I missed that bit. So probably about $40,000 in.
I reckon it would be up that way.
So Indy, how much do you think? What's your guess?
50,000.
All right. So the answer is 25. Oh, my head's spinning. $25,000 taco.
I was right in the first place.
$25,000 taco. And it was made out of infused gold. It's made with infused gold, fillings of meat, cheese, lettuce, tomato infused in gold coating. So you're just eating a mouthful of gold. That is insane. That is crazy.
The first box is clear. That's right.
You know what the craziest thing though is that people would pay for that and eat it.
Exactly, 100%. Imagine how many tacos you could make just out of $25,000 if you made a normal taco.
Oh, a lot. You'd be there for a whole year, maybe more.
For everyone who's just joined in, welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen. I'm your host, Borat. This is my judge, Nessi. These are my contestants, Trace, Goddess, Indy, and Praz. They're building a taco tower, the craziest structure they can build with the highest height and the most creativity. Please make sure you hit everyone in the box with a favorite, and gifts are welcomed and appreciated for the show. So Praz has moved up to another level. He's got his... What do you put on the second level, Praz? What is that?
They're Oreos. I'm just trying to build a cold bee.
Oh, you copycat from last week. Healthy competition here.
I feel like Trace is very, very competitive today against Praz, and this is going to be very interesting to watch how competitive she's going to get.
No, it's going to be great.
It's going to be fun.
Well, consuming gold is good for the body. Well, what they say, what goes in must go out. So if it goes through your body and then comes out the other end, it must be good for you. So Nessi, how do you feel with these builds? Like,
I know, I'm interested in Praz, like, yeah. And Indy's doing well. Like she's getting there. She's got a few tacos on the go. Like I like the look of Indy's.
Yeah.
I can sort of see Tracy. So she's toasted the pita bread, the soft tacos. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see.
It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting because we never know what will happen until the time is up. They're already almost 10 minutes have passed by. Already 20 minutes and 42 on the clock. So that's how quick 10 minutes passes by in the show. You've been in that position. You know what it's like. You know what it feels like when the time just goes fast and away from you. So they're going pretty well. I like the pace they're going at. So they got still 20 minutes and 25 to go. So we'll find out what will happen after those 20 and 25 minutes, whether they're going to have a stable structure, whether it's going to fall, what will happen. We will soon see if they will survive this challenge. So another fact that I wanted to talk about. So taco is a translation of the word light lunch. So that's what it actually means. So I don't know if anyone did know that in the stream or not, but that's what it means. So in the Mexican language, it was considered a light lunch. So it was a snack on the go for them. You don't eat too many tacos because you'll turn yourself into a Tacoma. That's what I'm going to say. Because if you eat too many tacos and you're in Mexico, you'll turn yourself into a Tacoma. 100%. That's going to happen. Well, you know what they say, too much tacos can give you the runs as well. So that's why that goes around. Praz is already moving up another level.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, it's tacos, and anything can happen. Too much taco can give you a lot of trouble. So I hope the contestants are not going to consume all their tacos in one sitting, because that wouldn't be very kind on them.
Raz is like a visit to the dentist there.
It looks like
I'm not eating any of this. I can't.
he's like a candy fortress. That's what he's building. A candy addiction taco. So I got a question. Why shouldn't you trust tacos?
Why?
Why?
Why shouldn't you always trust tacos? Because they'll spill the beans.
Okay.
You love that.
Love it.
Well, like I said, beans can lead to a lot of gas and a lot of trouble. So that's why you always got to be careful if you're going to spill the beans. So, Indy, give us a bit of an update. What are you doing now? What's your plan?
Well, I'm just using some hummus to stick my tacos together to make the tower.
Oh, okay. You see, she's building up. This is going well.
Yeah.
So you're getting some structure there. You're getting some height.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say that.
How
talk
many is
about
that
you.
now? 1, 5.
5. Okay.
Right.
So you're moving good. You're moving good at a good pace. So you're getting there. You've got 17 minutes on the clock, everyone. So just so you know, you've got 17 minutes to build this tower in any which way you want. Trace is gone with a bit of a tomato. Is that a tomato and onion, or what is
That
that?
is tomato. So I'm doing all my
Yeah.
prep, obviously, just and then I'll be building in the last like few minutes. You know what I mean? Should be scary.
Okay, so you're going through the prep and then the build process.
Yep.
Interesting.
So I'm
Very
just,
interesting, Trace.
over here, as soon as the hot stuff's away, I'll be able to move over here properly. But while it's hot, I need to be like safety first. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna before I burn myself. So I've just move over, and I'll get rid of the hot, and then I'll be able to tower.
Okay, I'm confident in you. You look like you know what you're doing. Praz has got his hang on a second, Indy. Praz has got his tower structured up to hold his taco base. Well, I'm a bit concerned whether it's gonna fall.
It's gonna fall.
Has he thought it through this? How he's gonna keep that base onto that build? I don't know. This could get messy.
We know that it can get messy. At least there's no ice cream this week.
Well, yeah, I mean, last week was the ice cream. That was going everywhere. Everyone was flying around with their ice cream, worrying about where it's going to drip, what's going to happen, where it's going to go drip down everywhere on the floor. We had ice cream cones flying everywhere, but today we might have tacos flying everywhere as well. So it'll be interesting to see what will happen. So Praz is building them with Twizzlers.
I've got alfalfa going everywhere at the moment.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. What is that? You got your dip going on top, alfalfa going on top. Okay, you're getting some height.
Yeah, see?
You're getting some height.
I've run out of lettuce.
Oh, Indy's run out of lettuce. There's 15 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock, and she's already run out of lettuce. This will be very interesting.
How many minutes left?
We've got exactly 15 minutes and 20 seconds left. Welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen. I'm your host, Borat. This is my judge, Nessi. These are my contestants, Trace, Goddess, Indy, and Praz. They're building a crazy taco tower build with the most creativity that they can and the most height. Let's see what's going to happen. All gifts are welcomed and appreciated to everyone in the box and into the stream. Please make sure you favorite everyone as well. Let's see. Ooh, okay. He's now trying to work out how to hold that up with the Twizzlers. This is genius.
Oh my
Praz,
god.
are you a secret architect that we don't know about when it comes to food structures?
He's been very creative.
Oh, my tower nearly fell.
Oh, no.
Got this, Indy. You got this.
You got it.
Oh
All right. So while you're building those towers, I've got to ask you questions as well. Like, have you ever had a crazy taco incident? Has anyone had an extreme taco incident where they had a Bernie taco that's left them drinking a lot of water? Or have they had an incident with a taco that went pear-shaped? Anyone in the box or anyone in the comments?
I had a date and we ate Mexican once, and I was wearing a white dress, and you can imagine where the taco sauce went.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yep,
no.
right in my lap. Right there. And so that was a real fun one. Do you know what I mean? Now, excuse me, I'm just moving the hot stuff.
That's all right. That's so interesting. I'm laughing because I can just picture Trace on this date. She's sitting there. This taco sauce goes everywhere. She's looking down and she's panicking. She's panicking.
I didn't panic, Laura. I didn't panic.
You didn't panic? You sure?
I didn't panic. It is what it is. And I just turned around and I said, oh, no swearing. How about we leave it at that, eh?
You said the word fudge. You said fudge, 100%.
I said no swearing. That's what I said.
What about anyone else? Anyone else have a funny taco story to say? Anybody in the comments? Anyone else in the box? No? All right. So also tying into that, what is your favorite ingredients in a taco? So I know you're all building these crazy tacos, but if you could make your ideal taco, what would you put inside it?
I would put pico de gallo, guacamole, and that's it, with a nice tortilla. Soft tortilla.
Nick,
Okay. What
Mine's
about
ready
you,
to
Indy?
Slow cooked pulled beef with like sour cream, guacamole, and all the salads.
Yum. That sounds delicious. That sounds really, really tasty. I'd eat that. Trace, what's your favorite? I'd eat that taco.
traditional taco. I was going to say something a bit cool, but we're on a we can't say that. So we'll go with that creativeness. I love just the basic taco. You know, the meat, the lettuce, taco sauce. But I love to add refried beans to mine, but I didn't add that today because they're a bit squishy.
Okay, interesting. So interesting. You all have different tastes in your foods. Mexican food is very varied. It has a lot of flavors. Some people like the chili, some people can't handle it. I don't know, Nessie, do you like your chili or?
I love it spicy. I never used to like spicy until I went to the UK, and I went to Liverpool Street Station, and they've got this little street where there's curry places either side, and I just fell in love with curry food. So the hotter the better. Jalapenos, spicy chili sauce. I love it all. So yeah, bring it on. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
Everyone has their favorite Mexican food, right? So like some people like burritos, they like tacos, they like enchiladas, different styles of cuisine. So like, what's everyone's favorite Mexican food? Like, what do you pick if you go to a Mexican restaurant?
Sangria.
Sangria.
The answer.
We'll go with Nessie first. Nessie, what would you say is your favorite Mexican dish that you love to order when you go?
Do you know what? I love burritos. I really do. And nachos. Like I could eat, like one of those cold winter nights and you just want to sit and veg in front of the TV and just make a big plate of nachos. Yeah. Yeah. So they're my favorites.
That's delicious. What about you, Praz? What's your favorite Mexican dish that you love to order?
I like burritos and tacos. Tacos are great. Burritos. And fajitas are bomb too.
Fajita? You can't forget the fajita. And what about you, Indy? What is your favorite Mexican food?
Jalapeno poppers.
Oh, jalapeno what? I missed that.
Jalapeno.
Okay. Interesting. And
You know
what about you,
jalapeno
Trace? Yeah. What about you, Trace?
Well, I'm not very good at saying Mexican, like the way the food goes. Like says, is it costillas or quesadilla or
Quesadilla.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that one. I love them.
That one.
Go with that one.
We also got the addition of my squeaky taco for the show.
Don't set my
So
dog
make sure
going.
I mean, we all love to squeak the tacos sometimes, so we can squeeze the tacos anytime we like.
Can I request a time check for it?
A time check? Yes. Thanks for telling me that, Trace. We got 9 minutes left on the clock. I was about to count it down at 5 minutes because I wanted to see how chaotic you're going to get. You got 9 minutes left on the clock, everyone. This is going to be crazy. We're going to get you all hyped up in the last few minutes. So it's going to be interesting to see how you're going to handle this. Welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen. I'm your host, Borat. This is my judge, Nessi, in the box. These are my contestants, Trace, Goddess, Indy, and Praz. Please make sure you hit them with a favorite. All gifts are welcomed and appreciated. They're trying to build the craziest taco tower. And Nessi is going to be the judge for this. And it's going to be really interesting to see what Nessi is going to say after they build these crazy structures. So Trace is still prepping. I'm a bit worried about Trace. I'm a bit worried. She's got 8 minutes on the clock.
Don't worry about me. Don't you worry about me.
And Indy's just full stacking it. She's done it. She's like, I'm stacking this thing. I'm getting it done. And Praz is going very intricate.
I'm done. It's done.
You're done within 8 minutes on the clock? This is news to me. You're done. Are you sure that you're happy with this? Are you sure you're happy with your tower build? Are you happy that it's all positioned and it's all standing stable?
Look, I'm gonna go and look for some more ingredients to decorate it with.
You can grab anything at your reach at the moment. That goes for everyone in the box. You can grab anything at your reach to add to this tower and to this build. But I'm more interested in what Praz is doing because he's got this candy structure really down pat at the moment. He's working out how to
make this into something.
He's working out how to stabilize the build so that he can get that tortilla on top. So I'm interested to see if it's going to hold or if it's going to fall. It's going to be interesting to see what his outcome will be with the structure that he's put together. Trace has now started on her build. So finally we have Trace building her tower up. So this is good news, Trace. I'm happy to see you starting your build because you've got 6 minutes and 57 seconds on the clock.
Don't you worry.
If I was doing this with these guys in person, I would knock down their structure because I'm that petty. Wow.
Oh, Lily.
Lily?
It's the pettiness for me.
Love it.
Oh my God! It fell over.
I told you your structure is not that stable yet, and you were too soon saying that you were done and dusted. I told you to check your structure and check it's stable. Make sure it's going to hold up. Hold up. Remember, no swearing during the show. This is the crucial point where people will probably cuss the most. Thanks for the hard eyes. It'll be a very crucial part where this is the part where everyone decides that the cuss words come out. So please make sure you do not swear as it's a featured show. We've got 6 minutes left on the clock.
Lo siento.
We got 6 minutes left on the clock.
Thank you, Dom.
I'm very worried about Trace's build.
She's getting there. She's getting there.
Slowly but surely.
Who won the race, the hare or the turtle?
The hare or the tortoise?
Thank you, you're a legend.
Well, you never know what they say. The tortoise might jump before the hare, so we'll find out what will happen.
We'll see.
As long as we,
it's not over yet.
As long as we're talking about it. So.
Oh, wow! Wow!
I was waiting for that.
I know Ty in the comments was waiting for that one to fly out, and I delivered it. And she's probably really happy I've delivered on that one.
Ty, you better be backing me here, girl. I do your hair next time it goes red, I swear.
Oh, well, it's that petty in here. Apparently, people in the comments that don't support you might have your hair turned red. All right. So we'll keep an eye on Praz, we'll keep an eye on Indy's one, and we'll keep an eye on Trace's. We've got exactly 4 minutes and 44 seconds left on the clock. How do you all feel at the moment? You're getting nervous, getting a bit uneasy?
No, I'm doing good. I know where my structure is.
Okay, Trace is confident. Indy, are you feeling comfortable with that? What have you put on top? What is that all on top?
Lettuce and lemon.
Oh, okay. You got lettuce and lemon. Okay, that's nice. Oh, there goes the lemon.
No.
We got the lemon falling all over. All right, so Praz still going higher.
There we go.
The Indies, are you stable, Indy? Like, I'm a bit worried.
I'm trying to stabilize it.
Grace looks like she's gone like a pancake approach. Like she's flattened those things out like a pancake. She's gone for a sort of structure. So that'll be interesting. So Nessi, how do you feel about the contestants' builds at this moment? What do you think?
I think Tracy is coming along well now. Like we were a little bit concerned earlier, but she hadn't started the build for about 10-15 minutes into the time, but she's gone pretty well. She's coming on with form, and Indy is like, I'm hoping that tower is going to stay up until we're ready to judge it, darling. So hopefully it will just stay put. And Praz, fascinating what you're making there. I have to say.
In saying that, Nessi, they
interesting,
have 3 minutes on the clock. And got 3 more minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes, guys.
My glove's broken. I've got salsa in taco in my glove.
Let's go. So when the time is up, I'm gonna squeak my taco. So you know the time is up. You're gonna step away from your structures. I hope you have your measuring tapes at hand so we can measure the height of your structure in inches. So, India, you're looking confused. What's going on?
We needed a measuring tape.
Oh my God. Do you have a ruler at hand anywhere?
Wow.
It was in the instructions.
I'm sorry.
You got one in your back pocket. You're camping. You should have one in your back pocket. Sure.
You never know when you need to build up. You need to build up some type of structure when you're camping. All right, 1 minute 58 on the clock. Let's see what is going to happen. Oh, that's not. I was a bit worried there, Trace.
No, there's only one thing to go off. Don't you worry.
Oh! It's not balancing. It's not balancing. You got 1 minute and 32 seconds left on the clock. Welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen. I'm your host, Borat, Chef Borat. This is my judge, Nessi. These are my contestants, Trace, Goddess Indy, and Praz. Please make sure you hit them with a favorite. All gifts are welcomed and appreciated for the show and my guests in my box. So let's see what is going to happen. They got almost a minute left on the clock. Praz is now trying to work out how he's going to balance this tortilla.
Is that half of a lettuce, Tracy, that you're putting on the top?
It is. It's half a lettuce. It's half a lettuce.
Love it.
He needs micro the tortilla, maybe. I don't know, but he's trying to. I mean, he's had a little time to put this together. Bear in mind, Praz has had only a very short time to put this together. He's a last-minute contestant, a very, very, very last-minute contestant. And for him to show up and have this build happening is crazy. So everyone we got 26 seconds left on the clock. When I squeak my taco, we're going to say time's up, and we're going to make you step away from your structures. So whatever happens, happens. If it falls, it falls. Whatever happens, Nessi will be judging you based on whatever's left on your structure. So we will see what happens. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step away from your structures, everyone.
I just did
well done.
Well done.
Praz managed to get it up. Look at that. He got his tucker up. This is madness. This is madness.
Okay,
so
get my ruler.
Let me just look at Trace. Trace has got her lettuce with. Wait, what is that on top?
I do not know what that is.
Taco with a taco.
Taco in a taco? Wow.
Yeah,
Indy's
just getting my
one looks
measuring
very
tape.
yummy. Hers one looks like ready to grab. You're ready to just eat that straight off her plate.
Yeah.
And then we've got Praz's one, which is just madness, just pure madness. It's a gummy infused, a gummy,
I'll take it down now.
gummy. It's a gummy infused
That's I made.
taco.
Wow.
All right.
Look at this.
So, oh
the-
my goodness, that is chaotic. This is chaotic. Look at the mess, Nessi. It's a hell of a mess.
So look at the taco.
Oh my God,
Oh my
Trace,
gosh,
did you?
Trace.
Oh.
That's incredible.
This is insane.
That's
Another
and the
wedding
height-
cake, Trace.
The height is.
I love the
now,
letters.
This is madness. This is madness.
Okay, 30 the tomato taco bit.
All right. So how high is your height?
40
on
centimeters.
your-
I haven't
40
got one in
centimeters?
inches. It's only in centimeters. Yeah, 40
I'll work
centimeters.
it out. Give me a second. I'll work it out very quickly.
So that's 10 centimeters of the taco at the top, and then that's 30. Yeah,
yours
let's check
is
that out. Look
15.
inside.
15.748 inches.
So there you go. Everything inside as well. In there, you can see. Down there.
Goodness.
Can
got
you
meat,
measure
Better
a
it's
than
butter
Tom.
knife?
What
Avocado.
did you say? What
On
did
the
you say,
bellow.
Indy?
A butter knife.
Can Tracy,
Hey, what size
can
footy?
Tracy measure her butter knife for me and go halfway up the butter?
Indy, what
Oh
size
my-
is your foot? If you go between your wrist and your elbow, how big is your foot?
How
Like
big's my
usually.
foot?
So what size? What size do you take?
Size 6. Size 6.
So 6. So what's that? That's 34, is it? 36 in European size. Because that's how many inches foot.
Okay.
Do you know what that is? Because size 8 to 9 is a 40. So it's like 36, I think. So if you measure with your arm, it's 36.
So it's shorter than Trace's. It does look
I reckon
shorter.
it's about.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
So-
lot shorter.
Did you
Tracy
say,
wins
like-
with the height.
No, half a ruler
Basic-
size.
It's 14 inches, call it, approximately. And Praz, how tall is your one?
Mine's 10 inches.
10 inches. Okay, so he's got the smaller build, but the most creativity. So you got to look at that perspective as well, Nessie, in terms of what the ingredients he's used. Trace definitely has got the height. She's smashed the height. That is a
I
crazy
think mine's
taco.
6 inches.
Half a letter.
It's beautiful.
That's what he said.
I know, Ty. The structure is phenomenal. It's ludicrous. All right, so let's cut to the chase. Let's get to the voting. So, Nessie, what do you think out of 10 for the height for Trace?
Tracy, I'd give her a 10 because she's higher than everyone else. I'd say let's go, and I don't like to be okay. Let's go an 8 for Praz,
Yeah, an 8 for Praz.
and let's go a 6 for let's go 7 for Indy.
7
Let's
for
go
Indy
7.
on the
She
height.
did try. She did try, but
Indy
she
got the
ran out of
trying point.
ingredients, and she is camping, so she is very limited to go just to her fridge and get more ingredients or her cupboard. So, let's give her that.
Great.
So
How
7.
about the ingredients? What do you think for the ingredients from each contestant?
Definitely for Praz is very different, very creative. A child's delight with all those lollies. So I reckon I'd give Praz at least a 9. How does everyone
9?
feel about that?
I
Right.
had this stuff from last week, so I just used it because everything was closed. It was short notice, so I wouldn't have used this anyways. But I tried what I had.
That
Yeah.
was genius, Praz.
I like
Genius.
what Ty said. Can we see it from the side-on angle?
Yeah,
Yeah.
side on angle.
Lower the camera a little bit.
I want to see it.
Let's have a look at the side on angle. Oh my God.
Wow. That's
That is
awesome.
insane. That
My
is
kids would
insane.
love that.
And
Now
then I
that's
tried to
taking
eat
the taco to another level.
100%. That's a
Taco.
taco candy heaven. That's what
Taco
it
in
looks
the
like.
Taco tower.
All right, so we got Praz with a 9 on his ingredients. What about
Yep.
Tracy? How do you feel about Tracy and Indies?
Oh, well, Tracy, well, let's say with Indy, I feel like hers looks very edible and she had a lot of ingredients, that you actually put in a taco. So I'd give Indy, I'd give her a 9.
9?
Because she has, they're all edible, but that looks like you could just ready to eat it. Ready to eat Indy's taco, yeah.
How about Tracy? What do you think?
Mine's still staying up.
And yours is, I'm impressed, Tracy. That is staying up. That is balancing. Look at that. Precariously on top of that tomato. You're very creative. I like, yep. And you done well. You toasted all of those. You took time and you toasted all of those soft taco shells. So I'm impressed. And how you was so quick to build it. Like, see what I said? The turtle wins, the tortoise wins the race. So I give you a 9. I give you a 9. That's pretty good. I was impressed. I was worried. My heart was racing. My palms were sweating. I was scared for you.
You said it.
Oh, it's
But
gone
it lasted a
down.
while.
Luckily, I already got my.
Topple down.
I know, you should have touched it with the camera. Hey. Yeah, I pushed it by accident. Like, oh well, you get that.
All right.
Oh,
It's yummy.
no.
I was too busy
Can you
trying
eat
to
it?
film it. Yeah,
I know.
was trying to film it.
I breathed on it. It's my fault.
I was filming and I'm like, oopsie, you shouldn't have touched that.
It's all good. It's all
All right, so the structure. We're going to go to the
I've
structure
already
now.
got that. I already got that score.
So we have Praz's,
Oh my God,
Indies,
look.
and Traces on structure. And Nessi, what do you think? What's your opinion?
Okay, so I'm not going to judge on her because she accidentally hit it.
Yeah.
So Tracy, I definitely it was pretty solid. It stayed up for the whole time. It didn't fall over at all until you hit it. So I give you a 9.
A 9?
Yeah. Indy, you struggled a little bit, darling, when it was just sliding a few times and it fell a couple of times. But listen, I'll give you an 8. I'll give you an 8. Yeah.
And Praz's?
Praz, listen, look at that. What can I say? The build, he thought about it very carefully. I don't know if you're watching Praz, but he was delicately lining all those cookies up to make sure that it was a solid structure, right? He had struggled putting the taco on, but that did not fall over at all through this whole thing.
Yeah.
So, listen, I'll give you a 9 too, Praz. You done well.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
We got a very kind-hearted judge in the stream today, so she's very
I'm
kind
too
with
nice.
everyone.
I can't be mean. You know me.
So on creativity, though, this is where you got to be a little bit more critical, I'd say, on the creativity side, because every build is different. Every build does have a different creative aspect. So out of 10, how do you feel that Praz, Indy, and Trace went?
Okay, we'll start with Praz then. So with his limited amount of ingredients he had, he still managed to do a build. He still managed to get a taco on the top. Is that filled with gummy bears or something?
Yeah, the only thing that's bread is just this. I tried. Yeah, gummy bears. Stuff like that.
So creativity. I know it was a taco, but it's not really a taco, if you know what I mean. But because I know it was hard for you.
Was it supposed to be a taco, or was it supposed to resemble a taco?
Well, true. Good point. See, now look at him. He's trying to persuade the judge now.
He's trying to sway you. He's like, let's get this sugar coating going, have sugar and be sweeting honey and sugar for you there. So
okay, so creative. I definitely give him a 9 for being
Yeah.
creative. Yeah. Indeed, amazing. Like camping is hard at its best to make food and that. Like you did an incredible job, and you ran off and looked for more ingredients, and you used whatever you had. So I'll give you an 8.
An 8.
Yep.
And Grace?
I'm eating the taco. Get it, Tracy.
I'm eating the taco. This is all eat taco.
Creative, like Tracy, like she,
remade
like look at that, she remade it. Even put half a lettuce on the top with tomatoes and tacos just to make that tower taller, and that's what we were after. We were after the height. Like and the creativity and the ingredients, like it's a whole. And you know what, Tracy? I am so proud of you. I'm proud of all of you. You all did amazing, but I want to give Tracy a 10.
A 10?
Oh, wow. Thank you.
That means
Tracy.
Tracy is the winner of today's show. She got a 10, 9, 9, and 10. So you've taken the title of the Taco Tower Crazy Builder. So there you go.
Tight, come for tacos.
Well done, Trace. For everyone who just joined in, welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen. I'm your host, Borat, Chef Borat. This is my judge, Nessi. These are my contestants, Trace, Goddess Indy, and Praz. Please make sure you hit them with a favorite, and all gifts are welcomed and appreciated. If you did miss out on the show, it is uploaded to YouTube at Borat's Chaos Kitchen. So you can find that at the bottom of my bio. If you missed out on any of this craziness that just happened today, if you just came in, you're like, what's going on? What's happening? Why is Nessie in the box? Why is Praz building a candy tower? Why is Indy standing with a bunch of tacos in front of her? And why has Tracy got a lettuce on top of her taco?
So Praz.
No, I wanted you to win because that was amazing. You had all the components. It was a taco on top of a taco on top of a taco. Like I wanted you to win. That was great.
No, there was only a bit of laugh there. There was actually no competitiveness, but well, yeah, there was.
There was. So for everyone who's here, if you want to be a contestant or a judge, please message me up on Instagram. I do need frequent contestants and judges. It's very important for the show because it is getting featured very soon. Also to mention, next week's show is going to be the longest creative sushi roll. How do you feel about that? The longest creative sushi roll. They got to build the sushi roll, the longest sushi roll they can build as far as they can get this thing to go. And it has to be very creative. And we're going to see how they're going to build this thing. And we're going to measure the length of their sushi roll as well at the end to see how far the sushi roll is going to go. So they will need a tape measure 100% because this sushi roll could go down the block for all we know. It could go down the block if they build this thing.
I'll see that.
It's going to be crazy.
Really
contestants, how do you feel? Hang on, contestants, how do you feel about next week's challenge? Like, what do you think about this longest sushi roll challenge? What do you think?
Well, I'll be in the southeast, so I'm not available. So funeral done, so I'm like, I love it.
But yeah, it'll be interesting. I reckon, Nessie, it'll be very interesting to see how they build this next challenge. Like today's build was amazing with what they had, and especially Praz. Much credit to you, Praz, as well, for being really, really, really last minute coming in here and jumping in. And he had his ingredients from last week, which he reused. So that shows you in the previous shows, you can actually save those ingredients and come back and reuse them so they're not wasted.
Recycle. Love
and
it.
you can recycle your ingredients. I mean, we're all about keeping things eco-friendly at the end of the day. So you never know. You can recycle your old lettuce leaves next week, Trace. You never know. In the coming weeks, you could have them in your fridge and just resurface them out.
I have teenage children, so this will be gone within like 5 minutes. The cleanup will take longer.
So Nessie and everyone in the box, I'd like to know any feedback for the show, anything you'd like to comment, anything that I can improve on, or anything that could change that you see that needs to be changed, or anything you want to say about the show in itself.
All I want to say is, guys, I know everyone's got a busy life, and I appreciate you all being here and making this show possible for Bharat, and I appreciate you all. Please don't troll or ban me or report me. God. I'm joking. I was trying to be kind, but yeah, I appreciate you all. You all did amazing. You all had different tacos, like designs. I loved it. But yeah, I just wanted to say it's been a pleasure judging the three of you. And thank you, Bharat, for letting me be on your show.
Yeah, and this is your first time judging a
Thanks,
show,
Nessi.
so it must be a little bit,
Yes,
you're a little bit nervous. But I've got you.
Very
I'm here. That shows you like Nessi's never judged a show. Anyone could come in the box and be a judge at any point in time. And it's the streams are in a fun environment, so feel comfortable. Like you might ease into it eventually, and then you get more comfortable, and then and it's just all fun and games from there.
I
So
couldn't
everyone,
find my
thanks everyone for coming. On that note, I'm going to squeak you out. So thanks everyone for coming to the show. I appreciate all the support and love from every one of you. And next week we're going to find out this longest sushi roll that's going to get creative. I'm going to be excited to see who's going to be here. We don't know who's going to be in that judge box next week. We don't know who's going to be in the 3 boxes below me. You never know. So we're going to find out. And Praz is just showing off his beautiful candy structure. So
That is solid.
It looks so good.
That is solid.
That is solid. And is it on his feet?
I don't know.
Is he benching his structure? Was it his hand? Oh, I thought it was his feet.
Eat it, Praz.
No, I
Well
can't.
done, Praz.
Take a
Well
bite.
done.
I haven't had lunch.
So that
So this
concludes
is
the show. So now the show is officially ended. Thanks everyone for coming in. So